What's this game? Hello, this is Trucking Among the Stars in Space, hence the name. It is, I don't know what else to compare it to. You'll just see what it is. It's a very cool game. So what we have to do, there are little missions besides the main story that we slowly progress through. I've been doing those over the past while, so it'll take us a while. I'm doing well, big fan. How we doing? Happy Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday. Right. This is where we left off. Do you see all the people floating around me? My truck does not have wheels, it has rockets. That's what it is. Your father's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to them. Big fan. Very good. Hello, Uncle, as well. Hello, Apple. Only YouTube stream, yes, because it's weekend. Tomorrow, I'll probably do only a TikTok admin stream, and then Monday, everything is normal again. Bringing up FP makes no sense. There's no FP. Look, if we look on the map of our, you know, everywhere we need to go, none of these places, do any of them even begin with an F? No. No. Nowhere near it. It does look interesting. This is interesting. There is a demo for it if you want to try that out. Bus, yes. There is a video out for Ko-fi members. It's out for YouTube members tomorrow. It's about the bus, of course. So, they're called adventures. And what we have to do, it's behind the camera, but there are 3 little missions we have to do across the galaxy. And we have to go there and we have to do those little things. And you get essentially a battle pass that isn't pay to win, because you can't buy and skip ahead. But you unlock various things. We unlocked a cool spacesuit last time. This time we unlock a few more things. You get a bar of silver eventually. Different colored spacesuit. There's more things coming in a future update as well. One of them looks like the a Fallout-inspired suit. No, save it. Well, I think you can save it at your money, but I'm not going to do that. There is a 4th job slot here, but I need 50k to unlock that, and I have, as you can see, nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. No. So, Space TMP. Well, it's not a multiplayer. What we need to do, of these 3 places, a place called Kingsweave, Medusa 6, and New Aspen, none of them are nearby enough to me. So I need to go through a few other places to get there first. Kingsweave is there. Medusa 6 is here. What was the other one? New Aspen, down there. Hello, Caleb, big fan. Hello, Oscar, big fan. I could try and find a job that goes to those places first. You can't make a custom job. You know the TMP dispatcher thing? So, power up the engines. We go to the job site, which is somewhere on this building. Avoiding all the debris as well. Take a job, maybe to one of those places, and then do the jobs from there. You just get money, you know, you get money. Can you rev it? Well, technically, yeah, thrusting up the engines revs it. Okay? Then we go interior cam, and it has a reversing camera. The coach apparently will have that. That'll be interesting. That may not work. This is the angle. No, that doesn't work. My angle's too far off. In every game I play, my parking is not good. Yeah, think of it like an ATS thing, except this isn't really based on any real-world one, because no truck has engines like that. It is American-styled, but there's only one. Only one model. Maybe in the future they'll add another one. Hitch. The space bus. TCAB? No, 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 no. It looks far better than an actual TCAB. Right. Do you remember the place names? Because I don't. From Red Sox, that little pizza-shaped icon there is the one where... New Aspen was one of them. New Aspen. New Aspen was one of them. Fine, I'll take that in. Little contracts, there we are. Star Wars? No. There's my job over there. You're late. You're not late. This stream will be however long it takes to do those things. And it won't take long. I don't think. Trouble is, having to go between the various places. If I go all the way to the end of the map, I have to go all the way to the other end of the map just to get to another one. Which will take a while. That's alright. This may not work either. No. Why not? Why not? I think we are going to a few nice ones. Kingsweave is one of the ones that looks interesting. It has a lot of red gems on it. I don't remember what New Aspen looks like. There we go, got me trailer. Vacuum packed meats. Because it's space. So. Make people VRP? No. I don't know if there's a role system like that. If there is, I'll have to have a look. Interior like a freight train? It is. Well, I mean, I can actually get out of my seat and I can walk around. So here's my humble abode. Ignore how much stuff and junk is around here. There's some toilet paper. That was given as a previous reward. Fuel tank. That one's empty. That one's not. A gas tank that's not going to explode. There's my first bar of silver. See, 20 kilogram bar. Honestly, these are cones that you can find around the map. Secret little locations. What they have. I'll have a look in a bit. That's what my IRL room looks like, yeah. Except you can see around me here, it's totally fine. As all streamers are, you know. The bit that's visible on the camera is totally fine. The bit that's not. Giant flag, yeah. Gonna contact the company. See if I can get things. Custom items in the game. This will take a while. Did it say, I don't know how many jumps it said, how many warps we'll have to do. Can you legally text and drive? Well, I'm not driving. I mean, there is a kind of autopilot. Auto going through all the... Oh, just knock all those out of the way. We'll be fine. It's kind of autopilot. I think I used it once, though, and I'm not a big fan of it. So what I'd usually do is you stay near the highway. Ignore that. Ignore that. Because there, ignore that, isn't much debris where the highway actually is. Orly plush? Nah, they'd have to get in contact with that. There are music stations in the game, but it's like custom music that they have specifically for the game, like a soundtrack. It's not like any radio station on it. That would be funny if Truckers FM got on that, though, wouldn't it? Maybe not. No, it's an interestingly different game. That's what makes it nice. That's, I think, one of the good things about it. And it does look really nice. This is what ETS, not in the sense of flying, but like the graphics could look like, except this is made in a completely different engine. But just imagine, you know, if you could read all the text and all the signs. Everything was really good. Right near you. I probably should have started slowing down sooner than that. Now you have to wait for the portal. No, I don't think TMP would, no. You can see all the vehicles moving around. I've said before, if it were to be some sort of multiplayer, there we are, it would be a local thing. 6 people maybe, that's it. That's all it is. Okay, this one's not too bad. Now we have to go from here to Spark City. This one's nice, there's a star down there. 4.8 years ago. That was, well, when it released around, because it released in September. The demo was around 2 years ago now, in fact. I think I have a video when I played through the demo. When was that? That might have been in June, actually. $62, I'm one of them. I think as most people, I've completed the story of it, where you help out a bunch of the NPCs around space. And now they've added these other features as well. There were several other games that came and went. So yeah, I never purchased a soundtrack. No. Fun fact, I have because they had a giveaway. There was a giveaway of the soundtrack of the game in vinyl form. And I was one of the winners of it. Pretty cool. It's on the shelf. You get two cool vinyls. I don't have a vinyl player, so I don't listen to it. But Some of the songs apparently are pretty good. What? Very nice blue one and a very nice red one. 47,000, 8,000. ATS will always have less, sadly. I don't know any possible way to make that have more traction. Now I should get out and repair all those air leaks. You see the ones on the side as well, but this place has lots of lightning, which is probably bad for me. I'm gonna get zapped by it. So again, we'll go near the highway. Yeah, both games are good. It just so happens ETS2 is the more common one because a lot more people play it. A lot more people know of it. Maybe because it came first. Even then, that shouldn't really matter because no one really knew who it was at the beginning. Right at the beginning. But then when ATS came out, you knew because it was like a sequel. You already knew one. It's close to home, exactly. That's what I feel it is for a lot of people. They need to have like a massive demographic thing, genuinely showing how many of each location there are. At least based on Steam, maybe. More roads. More mods, yes. Be very interesting to go across the entire US, though. And into Canada. So bottom of Texas up to Canada. This guy's a triple, so you can have doubles and triples in this game. You actually, at some point, had to have a sort of license as part of the story to unlock, to be able to haul. Oh, it was rather a skill point, I think, to haul doubles and triples. No, I'm not using a wheel, no. You wouldn't be able to use a wheel in this because pulling up would be what in this game? You can't pull up the wheel. You can't pull the wheel towards you. You could use a yoke or a joystick. They've slightly improved the controls to make joysticks work. But no, I'm fine with keyboard. Yeah, a flight stick. I have the one that I used ages ago. It's the Airbus one. The Thrustmaster something Airbus. Ooh. That one's not too bad. Here we are. Here's me portal. If I stay above this, I may not get speed trapped as well. That's a speed trap down there. Oh, I got speed trap. 134, get that. £100 fine. $100 fine, even. Head of Texas. Airbus, yeah. That's what it's called, right? The Airbus. Ooh. See that, where I'm like pitching upwards? There is no pitching upwards in ETS, is there? It is nice. Yeah, the Schwarzmüller got a rework, and I can't wait to see people do the exact same thing as they did with the Casborer one. As in making dodgy combos with it. Unless the flatbed does have a multi-trailer combo. Alright, this should be the final jump. 3 jumps. Now we just gotta go and drop it off. And then fix the thing that's here. Oh, this one has the tram on it. Yeah, like the subway thingy. Oh, I remember this. Gotta go over there. You can't ride on the tram thing. There it is. I'm assuming it will just bash me out the way if I went anywhere near it. Sure, I'm not going to. I don't know if the lightning clouds are everywhere though, because if I'm going to get out and repair something, is it going to zap me? Still has a sail. Usually they do. What for though? Previous one was for steam sail, then summer sail. Did I just say steam sail? Steam sail was for the summer, then they had one for Nordic Horizons, that was ages ago. When ATS has a DLC, they usually put both on sale in case you want to pick them up, and vice versa. Besides that, I don't know. Star Trucker. Try out the demo of this game first, see what it's like for you. That's what demos are for. Then get it if you want. There's a fair bit to do. I don't know exactly how many hours of gameplay, you know, people judge it based on exactly how many hours it takes to complete it. Don't worry about that. These little missions we're doing as well, by the way, the amount of them reset every 2 hours real time. So I'd have to go through an entire stream just to reset it. Where exactly am I? Is it on top of this building? It is on top of this building. There's my zone. This is going to be bad. Ooh. Balance my engine on that one down there. As long as it's in the box in some degree. Well. Lost quite a bit of it due to damage, but that's fine. At least I got some for that. Now, the ventures. No Aspen. Graffiti cleanup. Where is it?
Looks like some wise ass has been scrolling on commercial property. Sending you the details.
Hey, it's Vinny. He's like he's from Boston or New York or whatever. He's got, you know, hey Vinny. Hey Tony. He's the guy. The Mafia. Bus driver, the old one. Someone did suggest to play ETS 1, and I was looking at the date of it, and apparently the anniversary of it is August something 2008. I wonder, what if I was to play it in August? Make a video on that. It's a maybe. It's a possibility. I want to be out of the lightning zone though, because I don't know if I'd get zapped in my suit. That's the thing. Now, is it other side of this building? I think it is, yes. Exactly on its anniversary. That's what I planned to do with the ETS birthday one. I filmed that a little bit in advance. Ooh, quite a bit of graffiti around here, okay. Might as well refuel while I'm here. Right. Let's stop sort of nearby. There we go, completely stationary. Let's go outside. Oh my god. I can fix my vehicle as well, but I think I'll do this first. Don't clean up the art? Yeah, but they're covering everything up. Why would they do that? There's my vehicle. Huge vehicle. That's one of the cool things about this game. So I like to just imagine you could, you know, get out of your vehicle in ETS. Maybe not in a spacesuit. That'd be cool. This also makes it look like you are an ant compared to your actual vehicle. Because when you're in a vehicle, all the scaling is, you know, that looks enormous compared to where I am right now. Everything I'm near is huge. Changing tires, yeah. Again, I reflect back to when I played, spin around. The Alaskan Road Truckers game. I don't know how well that game's doing at the moment. That one was interesting because you had to get out of your vehicle and you had to check the paperwork, connect the cables and such. I'm sure SES wants to do that.
Client says thanks for the cleanup. Payment incoming.
Did it say 8 to do or 3? I have to have a look back at that. Hey, I got some money though. I have tried SnowRunner. I did videos on SnowRunner. These are trims on the little dashboard near me. Not too bothered by those. Accessories unlocked. Nice. It said 3. Okay, so I'm blind. We established that. I did find a spelling mistake, or rather a text mistake they did before. They haven't fixed it yet, I don't think. Look at how many scratches it has. If the other trucking games showed damage, then maybe people would be a bit more careful, given how much thought they put into designing them in the first place. I think, actually, if I fly right over it, it damages me slightly, right? Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Like all the leak coming out sort of harms me a little bit. Roadcraft, I hear, is fun, yes. I haven't gotten around to that one. Just look look at the engine to the right. The size of the engine compared to me. You gotta fit in the engine. Any more? Oh, there's loads more. Okay. A few more. What do you think of the paint job? And for pink, because purpley pink, because you know, switch purple. Can't see my own shadow, my own outline, but I can see the lights that would be on my suit. Any more? I don't think so. It's not telling me there is any more. No, we seem good. He's been quiet on Discord. Yeah, I muted him for a week. That's why. I don't know when I did that though, but he has a little bit left on it. That's the longest Discord. I just couldn't be bothered. A day would be useless. Because he's going to come back and do the same thing again, so. That's why he's been a bit silent. Do you think he learned his lesson? No! Kids don't learn their lesson that easily, do they? Right, next one. The other two were Medusa 6 and Kingsweave. I think we're closer to Kingsweave. Kingsweave is there. So, these double lines, by the way, are like express routes, so I could go back up to Spark and then straight to Kingsweave that way. Possibly. Anything to get out of this zappy. I also don't need fuel yet. But where is the one to... Is it that one? Spark City, back to Spark City. My Summer Winter Car. Those games, they're not like my thing to play, but I've seen videos of people playing them. In fact, it would be rather amusing for those that are actually into cars and taking cars apart. It's a random side quest that Lizzie's trying to do at the moment. Would be very interesting to see her do that. Put all her skills to the test and assemble a car. I'm sure she's going to do it in real life as well, but you know, the frog guy, exactly. Yes, you can drive one. I saw Martin's videos, Martin's entire series on it. He's also played the winter one. There's a billboard. So part of the storyline is that's advertising Barrow's Algae Emporium. He has a suspicious green substance that he likes to advertise. It's apparently made from algae and a bunch of other stuff. You know, the weird mossy stuff that grows in various places? But I think we know what it actually is meant to be. But if it actually was that item, the age rating of this game would go up. Because he's a suspicious old man. A day left? Ah, that'll be fine. Ready for him to come back and say a bunch of random stuff then. Oh, wait. I do kind of want to go and get that. Side quest. Skirt. That little floating orb there was a salvage drop. I don't know where it was. I can actually honk this, which is a horn and a location scanner, in one. I don't know why. Band record on Steam. Part of me wants to say like, oh yeah, we were all a bit silly as kids, that kind of thing. But when I was a kid, I didn't have, you know, so much of the internet. Certainly not a lot of the social media and such. I think Facebook might have been it. That's about it. Bit further. Oh, I might knock something. Ah, I knocked that little light there. Right there. Let's see what it gives us. Sometimes it gives us replacement components for the vehicle. Sometimes it gives you stuff to sell. Sometimes it gives you naughty stuff that you cannot take to certain destinations. Right. Battery. See? Battery's good. Like that. Finders keepers. I don't think I can drop it into the airlock. I have to come back. That's the problem. Did I delete? Yes, I did. Because they just did the generic, like, homophobic comment. Of, I think the last one was, just, because they were questioning whether, I think, Andy's sexuality, because he was pinning him about the, femboy stuff. And out of the blue, he's just an edgy guy. He's like, yeah, I don't like LGBT, you know, I just don't like it. I don't like them, they're all bad, you know. No, come on. Get out. I ain't tolerate that. 2 fuel tanks. Very silly behavior. Yes, yeah, that's right. Any more? Any more? There's one down there, but that is quite a while away. This can be useful. Not Discord never will be. You've saved yourself a fair bit, but the thing is, that makes me wonder, like, the people that, because you're not the only one that don't use Discord and various things, all those social medias, and I just wonder, like, what's the best way that I can keep them up to date with what I'm doing? Because I don't always post on the YouTube post thing, I don't always post what I'm doing in the TikTok post thing. So you just see the stream pop up around about the same time because I'm fairly consistent with that. And you're like, oh, it's stream. How else would you know the schedule, you know? What is this? Battery. Yoink. And I think that's it. Look at the convoy there, right? That could be us if this had sort of a local multiplayer. We all go to the same place and do the same sort of stuff. Imagine if they even had like a... Oh, that's too high. Convoy bonus. More people delivering the same thing. Handwriting? I should. Newsletter? Yes. Do it the old-fashioned way that way. See, I've got to look. So it's like a NASA suit. Those are fine. Air filters so I don't poison myself. That's got a little bit more on it. These are empty anyway. Lights. Then you got in here. These are fine. Those are fine. Downstairs. Get out. They're meant to be on the shelves. There's a thing where if you go like that, they supposedly don't move, but they do. They kinda do. Here. More goodies. More stuff. And in here is the main engine, whatever. Which is also fine. For now. If I turn that off, there's no gravity. So I just start floating around the whole cabin. Alright, we're good. You can hide the good stuff. That little compartment unlocks during the story, and if you pick up some naughty substances, you can put them in there and then the police don't see it. Fly safe. Hello, Risto. Appreciate that. I was on the way over there, wasn't I? Can now resume what I actually wanted to do. Like fireworks, exactly. In certain districts, there are naughty shops, which are highlighted in red text, and you can sell your naughty goods there. Exactly, you remember, yes. I think part of one of the missions actually tells you to do that. So there's also alcohol that you can pick up. You can't consume any of it. You can pick up orange juice, and so you still can't even consume that. Can I just beat you to it? Excuse me? Why can't I drink the orange juice? Even the cola. Can't have that. Can I say, could you imagine if Coca-Cola trademarked the word cola as well? So Coca-Cola and Coca and cola, you know, both bits of the word. Crazy. Right. I said I was going to use, there's a express, there we go, express skates to Kingsweave over there. How cool, gay in Russia. But they don't like, generally, you being that way in Russia. There was a thing about that, unless they've become a little bit more welcoming. Right, you're driving through it. How large is the town? Is there much to do there? This looks good. I don't know what my favorite place is, but I have in the screenshots folder. I've taken a lot of screenshots because there's a nice photo mode in this game. A lot of really nice pictures. Hello, Mehmet. Welcome in. Really nice. Steinbrook. Okay. Is it you on ProMods and like Rust map or something as well? King, appreciate it. Welcome in. There is also further down the pass. There is a nicer cabin I can unlock. It's like an what nice black theme. No. Why not? Siberia map. Oh, Siberia. 50 quid to go through that toll. We got purple this time. Look at that. Don't get too sick. This. Now look at how weird this looks. All these floating stones. And there are also gems that sort of appear out of nowhere and you can crash into them. So, now that we're here... Kingsweave, paste job. We have to apply a new billboard. I apparently have too much weight on me.
Sending you the location now.
Now. Down there. North Korea and Yakutsk. Go to Yakutsk, because that's the place that's always in the news for being the coldest inhabited place. Oh. I nudged it. Did you see that just appeared out of nowhere? Really nice looking rock, though. But, yeah, they appear out of nowhere. Doing this actually sort of shows where they are for a brief while, so they do forcibly spawn in. There's so many of them. Have I fixed? I've repaired it, but I bet if I bump into more stuff, it's going to be damaged again. I haven't fixed all of the damage scratch marks, though. They go kaboom. No. No, I won't lose it completely. Billboard is right there, okay. This place apparently has one of the naughty selling points, I think. Not aware, but somewhere. Right here. Sunburst condos. You want to live in one of those? Yeah, fancy. 75% sold. It's also in an area that has frequent solar storms, which are very dangerous. Would not suggest that. This is YouTube only, yes. How are you doing? Weekend streams are usually different, as per my planning at the moment, unless I think of doing something else. What are we? It's in red sock. Okay, what are we actually applying though? Put a new one there. A little bit of notification. I think the sound would still work. But wait for Monday though, because I can't read it, because I don't have Chatterino focused on my screen right now. Hello, party. Oh, it's a nice burger. Wonderful gear. A lot of you have the habit of resubbing just before the stream starts or ends. Or just after it ends. How many pieces do I have? More than 10.
Great job updating that billboard. Payment incoming.
2K. Some of them have... they're friends of friends, usually. Oh, that's so close. Not type of guy to do long distance driving. On stream, no. If I had loads of spare time, maybe. Feeling hungry? New menu. Oh, I just bumped the sign, the light. But what I was going to look at is this thing down here. It says organic meat not guaranteed. Because we're in space. Tommy T's. It's going to be synthetic everything. Lab grown beef. Oh, I hit my own vehicle. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, gear. I want the burger. Does look good. It does look good. And you can tell it's American themed as well because of all the billboards anyway, you know? Cookies? No, I don't think they do those. There was a mission where I was delivering pizzas. Quite a lot of pizzas. I remember taking a picture of that as well. Right. The third one is a bit far away. That's the problem. It is in Medusa 6, which is all the way over here. That one right there. Got to go all the way along. Isn't really an easy way to get there. No, there is. You can just warp twice. 3 times. There's a helicopter outside. It's very loud. It's looking for me. Do I take a job, though? Good. I just need to work on making a lot more money so I can unlock that 4th slot and then upgrade the vehicle more. Drive FP? No, I told you, man. There's nowhere in here that's called... It begins with F. It doesn't work. Favorite burger? I don't know, really. One thing I remember having quite a lot is whenever I would have McDonald's, I went for the McChicken. Which apparently is a McChicken sandwich, they call it. But it's basically burger-shaped. Oh, you meant Dylan? Dylan should, because he keeps talking about it, doesn't he? Kirkland, you could. Let's see what we can get. If I can get a job straight to Medusa, that'd be lovely. Set up video. Video? Don't know about that. There was also a video I made ages ago, which was a TikTok thing. Which was a stitch of someone really quickly talking about what their setup was. And I was like, okay, here we go, speed round. And I spent about a second pointing to everything I had. Oh, don't hit the building. Whoa, I pressed the wrong button. That was close. I really like that sort of explosion underneath us. Right. When I first showed it in comparison to Atlas Primes nearby, those would be very interesting. Big balls you have to carry. Youngfield, Spark City. I'm pretty sure this one, because Atlas Prime is next to... Yeah, it's next to where we're going, it's just it. So I can take that. Now that I've come out of that menu though, what you have to do is go out of your own seat and click on the door. Because I can't switch between the map and the job board. Similar to in ETS, right? I mean, you can, kind of. That one. Big trailers, heat sensitive, long distance, oversized, and a multi-trailer. So you should get a nice bonus from that if I don't keep hitting stuff. Which I probably will. So. How heavy? 120 tons, yes. Quite a lot. And it's up there. Help if I unhitched first. What the hell? Very, very heavy, yes. Well, I mean, 2 of the locomotives are about that. Each one's about 60. Look at it. Big trailer. Gesriagne, I think you do kind of count as a viewer, except there's a thing which used to be in the summaries where messages sent through Gesriagne didn't count. Because I'm in many of the friends' chats, because I have them in Gesriagne. Oh, look at that. Larger than me. Here we go. Kerosene pods. Isn't kerosene airline fuel? So it does tell us to go expressway. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly the route I was thinking of. Expressway, 1 normal jump, expressway. If you went to Europort, well, I mean, you could. That's what the sort of persuasion is like. ADR. I guess it counts like ADR. I have to keep doing that because any of these gems that spawn. Another one over there. I'm not going to go and get that. Look at the size of those ones. This is chill. It's nice. It's not as hectic as everything else. Nice game. Don't play it too much, but it's a nice game. I have to go down underneath this rock here, then up. There's another one. I think there was one time where I spent quite a while just purely scanning for loot and then collecting all the loot, and it was quite a lot. Was it blurred? Because there's the blur behind me. That's what the camera lens does. Afghanistan, you can. How far west can you go? I assume you know, Iceland. Because any further west than that, you'd be in the US. I think I've seen some videos of people doing that. It will take you hours, real time. Many hours. Canada in ETS? Caribbean? Maybe. I do kind of want to take a photo with this trailer as well. Can I take one in? I think I could take one in the actual, in this. I can. I want preset. Orbital. Oh, you can only do orbital in this view. But how's that? Yeah? Not bad. Then all you do is just crank up the saturation a little bit. And there you go. Nice. Very nice. With frozen time. I like that. Alright, they are heat sensitive, which is okay. They're not spark sensitive. So now we just have to go all the way to junk, sift through all the junk, and then we'll be there. Yeah, that is Brazil, I think.
Your cab has been pinged for a mandatory weight scan. Please head to the
Boy.
following coordinates and bring your truck into a stop at the marked bay.
Boy. If I don't, I get fined like 5k, so I have to. If I had bajillions already in the bank, this wouldn't be a problem, but I have to. Marked bay, yeah, weigh stations, they're so worried about what you weigh. It was on me contract. Did you not see me sign a contract? Why are you now skeptical about how much I've got? Thing is, it might flag the fact that my cabin has too much weight in it. Because as you can see here, I've got more than I should have, so I wonder if that's going to flag out. That'd be funny. Is it like TMP? No, it's single player in this case. There are some similar features there. Throw some stuff out. What would I throw out? I could throw out the empty. It's not going to weigh much. Cargo. The one that's empty weighs... Oh, it weighs 60 kilos. But they can catch you littering. So I also don't want to do that. They will catch you littering if they see you throw stuff. Let's just see.
Alright, now bring your truck to a stop so the scan can start. Hold your position while we run the scan. Won't take long.
How dare you? Don't say that about your own one. You're supposed to say that about someone else's.
Sorry, bud. Scans show your truck is over capacity.
Please don't fight me too much.
You'll need to shed some weight before we can let you pass.
So I can get rid of stuff. Oh, I can surrender items. Oh, that's a cool idea, that one. There we go.
You've no further obligations. Thank you for your time.
That's not throwing it out, that's just handing it over. I was not aware that was a proper option. I see. Cool feature. There's the Tommy T's that nice burger was advertised as. I found it funny when I saw it before because in GTA roleplay, Tommy T is one of the many characters that people play. But avoid all the junk. Paid mods. Paid mods, if they are from someone that you know make good stuff, I mean, yeah, personally, I wouldn't buy loads of those as well. If it's a sort of utility type mod, maybe. But customized mods now. Because then what if I change my mind? I've bought it. Can you get it back? That one, I wouldn't need to because that's an empty fuel tank. If I had gotten rid of one of the full ones, I'd be able to get it back either by buying it in a shop or finding it in random loot around space somewhere. Speaking of fuel, I usually wait until that gets down to about 5 miles. Then I think about refilling. Oh, it's a paid mod. Speaking of other map mods, I think at some point, now that we've tried, even though I haven't done a video yet on the Grand Utopia, we can do the Rhine mod. ETS ain't cutting it? Yeah, it's not a good game, no. I quit. No, I didn't. This is just another game I play on the side. Hey, it's still on topic. It is a truck sim. I play simulation games, mostly vehicle-based ones. Hey, that is a one-to-one as well, yes. Some people seem to recommend it more than Grand Utopia. Of ETS? You mean of ATS? Because I've already tried it at ETS. But and also because it's not a fictional place, it's based on the actual Rhine area in Deutschland. Hello? Well, you have to be a certain distance away. Yeah, exactly. You'll have places that you actually know about. I don't know how much area it covers, but custom checkpoints, yes, I've seen some videos. So down the line, yeah, we can play that. I like having videos and topics with purpose. Look at this. It's called junk fields. Which makes a lot of sense. Now we go on the expressway or normal way to Emerald Junction, right? Are we all going the correct way? No, it wasn't the Three Kings one. Oh, we're going all the way round. Because I missed me turning. I'm going the long way. The team had drama. What, the makers of that mod? Why did I not check which way I was going first? I would have been there by now. Don't worry, when we're there, we'll do the final one and that's it, we'll be fine. We're all good. Milan. It might have been Milan that I saw. Either Milan or Toast. Both of them do very good videos. Which is this side, yeah. So slow down. Squeeze down this way. So I can line up. Oh, don't hit that. Oh, that rock. Oh, I hit the rock a bit. That will take some damage. Oh, the trailer is heavily damaged, but the cargo is fine. It might still find me, though. Remember back in the day in ETS when your cargo and trailer were basically the same value, so any damage to the back was damage to your job. Now it's pretty good. Only the cargo counts. Low on fuel? Yeah, I'm getting there. That's what the beeping is. We're going so far, man. Express gates. Actually, that could be a good idea, because Medusa 6 is where the other thing... Okay, yeah, we'll go express gates. Do the little task, then go to Atlas. And conclude in Atlas. Yeah, the custom checkpoint is nice. It shows you how much potential there is in the game to make things work. It's possible. If people make a game do something completely different to what it normally does, then that shows there's potential the game can normally do that. Difficult roads, yes. Yeah, I do want to make a video on our stuff of Grand Utopia, because I'm one of these people that I don't want to have all those videos of doing it and then not make a video out of it, because I feel that that's kind of like a, it's leaking. Kind of like a waste. Can I repair those leaks? I wonder. Oh, slow down, slow down. All the way up. It's getting lighter. Yeah, it probably doesn't weigh 120,000 at the moment. No, it still says it does. Basically special transport. Oh, you can do special transport there. That one may have been around for longer. That's why. Maybe it has more of a team working on it, because don't forget, Grand Utopia is basically one person. Don't hit the signs. Anyway, you have to line yourself up and then stay still. Bus system. Its own bus system. That's interesting. 250 to pass through that toll. Recommend any graphics mods? If you're playing with single player, there are quite a few nice, usable ones.
Welcome to Medusa 6.
I don't think I have any bad stuff. I just have too much stuff.
While security drones check for compliance.
Admins.
Results are satisfactory.
But, ready?
Have a great day.
They vanish. Reshade is good. The snowing moon lighting mod, those can be used in TMB as well. Those are fine. Now, we're in Medusa. Okay, so where was... I think I could do two things at once. Light fix. That's what this was.
Hey kid, looks like a fairly straightforward repair job. Sending you the info now.
Your boy Vinny. Maybe it's Vinny going around breaking all this stuff and he tells me to go and fix it. But then if he's paying me, I'll see if I can actually repair the trailer. That'd be very cool. I'm still finding features after I fix the lights. And while we're outside, we can refuel. So several things at once. The light is usually at a billboard, which in this case probably advertises the fuel. Yeah, that's what I liked about Grand Utopia, the 1-to-1 scale. I didn't have to guess. Truckee showed it as accurate as it should be as well. Slow down. It's down here. There's two lights. So if we stop here. There we are. Let's go get the light done first. There's no, you know, handbrake or anything, because it's not like you're stuck anywhere. You just power down the engine. Yeah, we'll try out that one. Right, here we are. Would you like a flashbang? Because I'm going to go in front of it. You have to be in front of it to repair it. Ready? There it is. Oh my god. And I guess it could damage me if I go near it, because it could be quite warm. What if I go right against it?
Tough job with those repairs. Should keep things up and running for a while.
Alright. See how long the trailer is? I have to fly so far across the field. There's the next one. These, I may not use those. Battery, fuel tank, and another bar of silver. You can sell those, but I think if you sell them, you never get them back. So I don't want it. Is it going to kill me if I go in the smoke plume? Can it be... No, it would have given the prompt by now. Oh no, it doesn't damage me. Okay, I just can't repair it. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Now I need to refuel. Oncoming traffic? Yes, they do move over a bit, don't they? That's because they can program the drivable paths of where traffic goes. So if you really wanted to, you can make traffic go just completely off-road. Right. Fuel tank. 600 liters gives you, and this is a very big tank. It should give you an okay amount. Look at that. And the fuel tank is right here, right underneath. So you gotta sort of hover like that, quickly unscrew that, stay still so it doesn't float off too much. Floating away. There we go, that's done. Let that go. I moved a bit. Quickly, just... That should be an okay amount. Should I refuel both? I could while I'm here. Use both fly tanks? Fly tanks? Fuel tanks? I read your word fly and I said that. Fuel tanks. Might as well. Hello, Mr. Pastor. Welcome in. Good evening. How's you doing? Put that there. Unscrew that again. Put that sort of there. Lovely. All good. Be good. Right, now the only thing we're going to do... Oh, look how cheap fuel is over here. $50. Well, sort of space money anyway. Oh, whoa. That's affordable. That's a lie. Well, I think if we've conquered space by this time, I think we found a way to make fuel, like, much cheaper. But it might be a different type of fuel, don't forget. It might be like some sort of space biofuel. To answer your question, the amount of fuel I actually have is, you'll see that I'm about maybe, yeah, I'm about half. So there's, that took us from, I think, about 8 to 29, and that was 1,200 liters. So another, quite a big tank. It's quite a big vehicle, you know, so. Atlas Prime. That's where we go. 2.2 euros. Special diesel. Well, I think everyone is having to deal with the expensive fuel at the moment, so... In a way, that's why it's not bad that I don't drive. Because I'm spending a lot. Even though I wouldn't really have many places to go, I'd be very careful about where I go. Good for the environment. So a sort of biofuel. People have tried making biofuel. This was kind of on the intermediate between when hybrid cars were starting to get going and electric cars. Now you have a lot of electric cars, and they're good. Very good, in fact. None of the Asia maps, they may just like the older versions, or it's taking their time to do it. Flat sunflower oil, exactly. There was an experiment, I think, on old Top Gear, where they had a car there and they filled it up with, yeah, I think just sort of cooking sunflower oil. Or waste oil, to some degree, and it worked. Yeah, it worked. 1.58. I would say, oh, so they still have the CD road, but that doesn't matter to them, does it? I'm sure some people out there, maybe that's why TMP has slightly less people. Eh? Because they didn't update their game because they want to keep CD. Think about that. It's possibly the case. That bit still hasn't been fixed, by the way. You see how the text there hasn't updated the distance away? I pointed that out to them quite a while back. It hasn't been sorted out yet. And here we are. This is where I had my super duper viral video for some reason on Instagram. Because we were thinking, is this Earth? If it is, what are we looking at? You know? Because when you play the game, you start your journey in... I'll have to cut across the debris. You start your journey in Onyx, which is the furthest on the left of the map. And you work your way across. Crashing into South America. Yeah, I mean, I guess this could be Earth in the next, 1,000 years or so. We're in the year... Yeah, we're in the year 3023 right now. So, whatever that is as well, maybe that's the moon. After we've taken it over and it's got some... God knows what leaking through it. In 1,000 years' time, we're doing well. It does look like every villain planet in every movie ever, because they use like a green and a black. It's leaking some sort of ooze. I hope I'm going to get some money, because, I mean, again, the trailer's leaking. But, hello, folk, we can. 900 years? Well, why wouldn't it be? We've conquered space. How quickly do you think we're going to conquer space? Oh, it's sideways. I mean, I know they have a goal of colonizing Mars, but that's not going to be this decade. Or the next, maybe. Takes a while to make space babies, How's that even going to work? That's what they want to test. Is a space baby going to have strange mutations going on, or what? Oh, not bad. I only used lost a little bit. It didn't worry about the fact that, the pristine cargo. Yeah, cargo's fine. It's the trailer that wasn't fine. Yeah, only down 100. That's not bad. There we go. So we're up to nearly 5k. We started at less than 1k. Pretty good. I still need 50k. 50 to unlock one more slot. And also to speed up the amount of XP I get from them. 75k. Now, I know some people could just edit, but no. Also, hang on a minute. The rewards I can get, they're not drops, because I can't get them from here. This is where you would get your rewards. I can change and have a look at the dash here. Color palettes. No, it wasn't that. It was dash stuff, wasn't it? Dash lighting, dash accessories, cab trim. That's what it was. These are the two we've just unlocked. I like the wood trim though. That's just plain. These are nice, but I like the wood trim. That would be nice though, like sort of carbon fiber style. And then you got these. That just looks like copper. That's all right. I like the default. So I think I'm going to keep that one as it is. Coaches have got to be soon. Yeah, they're talking about it. It may be... You'll have 161 first, then you'll probably have coaches. That's what it'll be. That might be damaged if it goes somewhere. You see what I mean? Like, I know I bumped into stuff, that's why I took it off, but nothing that goes in these cases gets damaged. Gamescom. It would be nice to go to Gamescom, wouldn't it? Yeah, you got to check him out, go see him there. That's in sort of mid to late August, I think. Ooh. See, every single one of these boxes is full, so I need to buy more. Gamescom is in Germany. It's usually in Cologne. Unless it changes. I don't know. Because I also remember that Mr. Martin Cedarpants went there because they were doing a demo sort of promo thing for the release of City Skylines 2 at the time. And for that one, they were hoisted into the air by a crane and they had to build a city while they were up there. The special something they have with Volvo. Well, they have a Volvo coach. Have I been to one? Not to a Gamescom, no. Gamescom is like, imagine the style of TwitchCon, but it's for generally the gaming industry. So a TwitchCon for just gaming instead of a con for Twitch. That's basically what Gamescom is. It's like the largest. It seems more fun, more generalized, yeah. And it's in the middle of Europe, so. In the same way that, similar to TwitchCon, you have PAX, which is in some areas in the US and Australia as well. That sort of creator convention. Going there again. Again what? TwitchCon, I have no idea. Not to the American one. And of course I didn't go to this year's European one, so. Anyway, that'll do. We've done our missions. Now I would have to wait another 31 minutes to get more of them, and I'm not going to do that.